day 729 being Christopher Cruz. I was just sending my dad a message. I was reading this book last night where this guy had a conversation with Jesus and was talking about homeless people and how much Jesus loves them and how so many of them are going to be kings and queens in heaven. And my dad, like, he's just so generous. Like, he helps me, he helps my mom. And I was just sending him this part of the book to let him know, like God sees what you're doing, Dad. And I just want you to know that. And it makes a difference for her. And if the situations were reversed, you know that she would give us every penny. And a few weeks ago, she sent me her EBT card, her food stamp card. And I was just shocked. I would have never thought of that. I would have never expected it. I would have never asked for it. Like, she's homeless. She needs that. That's her, like, lifeline for food. And she sent it to me. And she called me today. And I was grocery shopping. And she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that card renews today. And there'll be $300 in there. So make sure you get some good groceries and... And I was just like, Mom, you don't know, but the only reason I could really afford groceries the last 2 or 3 weeks is because you sent me that card. And it just makes a big difference. And I'm really grateful. I know that meant a lot to her, that she can contribute. But it's just like, man, that's how generous she is. Like, that's the only way she can give food. My dad sends her some money, but that's like, that's everything, and she gave it to me. And it's just like, she's gonna be a queen in heaven. Because even when she has nothing, she gives everything. Yeah. And I have these pictures on my desk of my mom and dad. And yeah. So I was just telling my dad, like, Dad, you're blessing her. And in turn, like, God is gonna see it, and you're gonna be rewarded for it, if not in this life, in heaven. And just know it makes a huge difference. And this is like the part that's like hard for me, because if I was successful and making a bunch of money and everything, I could get her an apartment. I could just change her whole life. She wouldn't be homeless, living in the woods surrounded by bears, like, and bad people. But at the same time, like, had she not done this, she wouldn't have turned to God. So it's a blessing. God turns any curse into a blessing. But it's just hard to think, like, I never thought I would get to a point where I would need to use food stamps that my mom has to send me. Like, man, that's embarrassing. Man, it's just like, how did I fuck up so bad? Like, how did I get here? And that's one way of looking at it. And then the other way of looking at it is from God's perspective. And he has me exactly where he needs me. And he needed me to go through this for a reason. And I don't understand why now. But in the future, it will make all the sense in the world. And when I was talking to one of my friends, she said that when she was praying, she said that God has me going through this because he's breaking and crushing the things that need to be removed. So when there are a lot of eyes on me from all around the world, that I can represent God in the best way. And so he's got me going through this crushing process and destroying all the things in me that don't represent him. So when there are a lot more eyes on me, he knows that I can represent him accurately. So that's good to know. But yeah, our family, like, has our challenges and everything. They're just so generous, though. The most generous people. All of them. It's amazing. And the biggest hearts. It's definitely hard, though. Like, knowing your mom is face to face with death every night. Like, there are bears that come and take her stuff and walk around her tent every night. Like, man, I can't even imagine. But that's just how strong she is. And I just wish I could get her out of there. So, I just bought her a new phone. Her other phone got stolen that I got her. So I just bought her a new one. It's only $40, although $40 is a lot right now. But that's her lifeline. Like, when she has her phone, her and I could talk every day. I could talk to her about God. We can pray. It makes a huge difference. So I'm going to set that up and mail it to her. Oh, man. Dang. Yeah, I'm just so blessed to have such an amazing family. Every single one of us, we're screwed up in our own unique way, but our hearts are just so big. So much love and so much pain. We've all been hurt so bad in different ways. But I feel like the people that have been hurt the most also know how to love the most. That's definitely my family. So I love looking at these pictures. So yeah.